Understand, nagkwento po sila sa inyo and also yung mga relatives din po ng ating pong health.
Yes, we should take care of our soldiers. They are giving up their lives for this republic. Eh kung matusok ka lang ng tamtak, ito bala. At saka just to ease up their pain and their suffering. Release that they kagaya ang trabaho ko is to visit them, tapos magbigay ng konting pera at yung mga bagong cellphone nila. Bigyan ko sila. Mas maganda pa sa inyo. Okay mo lang yan kasi ayun, kung magkapgo kayo, okay lang. Kunin ko kayo. So, what else?
Sir, follow up. Other topics, sir. Sir, sa war on drugs natin, most of the drugs talaga galing po ng China. Yung mga nahuhuli po natin na foreign national, marami po mga Chinese. Ano po bang commitment ng China sa inyo regarding yung ating war against drugs?
You know, when I went to China, I was talking to the President. They have the same problem now, all serious. Mas marami. Nakakaroon na sila ng problema sa Cebu. And it's not a matter of exporting. Ang export naman nila kasi tinatapo nila sa dagat. Sometimes in the international waters, so as not to walang violation, international waters, hindi naman piracy yan na you can be charged anywhere, any crime for that matter. Tapos, pipick upin ng mga regions 1, 2, and 3. Yan sila. Wala masyadong. In Mindanao dito, malakas ang luto ng Cebu, Lanao area. Dito lang. And, dyan sa bandang Buldon, yung koridor na yan, malakas ang yung ngayon na namatay. Tapos, ang problema kasi sa the rebels now, I think that they are also fighting up front using Cebu. So parang lulungin mo na yung kalaban mo. Problem is mga anak natin ang tinatamaan eh. Hindi naman tayo papatol kasi ng Cebu. At this age. It's always the young, and that is why I am outraged. Because with a 4 million Cebu addict, that's not a joke. So anybody who really tries to trivialize it, just like the countries of the West, hindi mo pinag-usapan, sana magtanong na how are you doing, are you able to set up. Wala, ang doon tuloy sa mga kriminal ang ano. May wala mo lang sinabi na may nagamot na pa dyan, baki 50,000. Even to ask, how do you cope up with the contagion? Tamil. Even to ask, how do you cope up with the contagion? Wala mo lang sinabi na may nagamot na ba dyan, baki 50,000. Even to ask, how do you cope up with the contagion? It would inspire the control. It really happened in Davao. I was only 3 months mayor. May kinidnap doon sa Davao. Maski sinong... Kaya 2 months after, sinaulit nila ang bata. But he was a teenager, 16 years old, Chinese. Nagpaluto, kumain doon, daladala yung pera. Medyo wala, kasi sumakay pa sila, pero malapit sa na sa mayor ako ng Davao. Papayag mo naman ako ng mayor ka, tapos ang mga tao, kidnapin lang. Hindi ako susunod ng ganung style. So, ang ayaw nila, sabi ko, huwag kayo, umalis kayo dito. Masama mo kaya kami. Well then, go out of the Philippines. We don't need you. We don't need the aid. We will survive. Ano? Magkano bigay na? China is offering me 50 billion. Tingnan mo next year. Ito siya lang, yung 400 million. Kainin na ninyo yung dolyar ninyo.
Yeah, Mr. President, I'm Janelle Pala, Philippine Daily Inquirer. First, gusto na tayo makuha yung reaction niya kasi you made mention about abrogation, the possible abrogation of the Visiting Forces Agreement.
If that is how discourteous they are, you should let us. I do not want to have dealings with you. Pinipicture mo kami ng naghihintay lang ng ipatay gutom o di o. Sige, umalis kayo. Yun o, Visiting Forces Agreement 1. Tinuturuan nila sundalo ng Pilipino. Tangina, mas mahusay kasi 10 times better than those mga talawan mo niya.
But President, they have a facility inside Western Mindanao Command. What will happen to that?
They should go. I said, I will get the money. The AVP should not worry. I will produce the money to build the thing and much more. Wala pang no strings attached. Wala ka pang marinig.
Another President, yesterday Vice President Leni Robredo was in Siayan and she responded to one interview and she said that with all the killings, you're seemingly promoting culture of impunity. Your reaction to this?
You can ask, there are about how many thousands? Ang military natin, about 200 plus. Ang police, mga 300. Magtanong ka ng isa kung may inutos ba ako na pagbarilin mo yung tao na nakaload, nakatali o sa likod. Magtanong ka isa. Kung may magsabi sa iyo na yan ang sinabi ni Duterte, mag-resign ako. Mag-resign ako, bukas. Iharap mo yung sundalo o polis na sabi na sabi ni Rodrigo. Kasi, kung sila ang presidente, ewan ko. Kung si Rojas, patay. Alam mo yung mga yan, takot na kaso, takot mamatay. Dahil na hindi ka sa pwede trabaho na ito, takot ka mamatay, takot ka na kaso, patay ka. You're in paralysis pagka gano'n. Di mo puntahan yung mga sundalo, di ka magpuntahan ng mga kampo. Gusto mo lang sa Malacanang, tapos yung mga tao na mamatay, sumasabog na ang mukha. Dahil hindi ka malang magpakita ng solidarity. Ayaw mo punta ng dulo kay baka magsabog gano'n. Kung mag-presidente, duwag-duwagan dito. Ako duwag ako pero tapang ako bigla kasi sana yung ibang maganda, wala naman. Puro mong kayo. Totoo, sama yung dito na binibiro ko. Wala man. Puro lalaki. Sus Maria Josep. Huwag kayo magpisil-pisil sa akin. Ayaw ko yung buka ninyo magdikit dito.
Mayor, sir,
Yes.
si UN Special Rapporteur Agnes Calamar nag-respond na sa inyong demands that you imposed on her, no? She said that she cannot give in to those demands kasi this will run contrary to her code of conduct as with regards to her role as a special rapporteur. Instead, she's suggesting that she would rather brief you privately on the findings of her investigation, and then you can jointly hold a press conference wherein you can openly, publicly discuss the findings.
I've been very open about everything. I said my order is to destroy. Hindi nila naintindihan ang law enforcement, pati Presidente. My orders to the police, kaya pati military, sumali na kayo, kaya kulang ako ng tao, is to destroy the apparatus. It includes tangible, pati tao. I'm not ordering a punitive police action. I'm declaring war because of the numbers of people, Filipino, kadugo ko na pinasok ng droga. 4 million. Kung sana 50,000 o 10,000, okay lang yun. But 4 million, they cannot seem to grasp the reality of it all. That even at the start, kagaya ko wala akong pera, because pasok ako ng pagka-presidente mid-term. Itong budget ko ito, budget ni Aquino yan. Hindi niya akalain na ganun karaming Pilipino na so walang budget, wala dyan, sana ako magkuha. Mas sabi ko na, ang budget ko, ang naiwan, ay bottoms up sila nung eleksyon eh. Diba? It was a favorite battle cry of the LP. Bottoms up, bigay lahat. Kasi titignan mo. Gano'ng naiwan sa akin, di maintenance lang, pati operation. Hindi nila, kaya ang galit ko dyan, because they are trying to trivialize, minamaliit nila ang 4 million. Ang mga putang ina, hindi kasi sila Pilipino. Ako Pilipino. Ang problema, naging presidente ako. Hindi ko matanggap yung gano'n. Destroy the apparatus, including the people. God, they cannot understand I am not limited to aristuhin mo, dalhin mo sa istasyon, isa-isahin mo, tapos file ka ng kaso. Magdating pa na Supreme Court after 20 years. Ano ang justice na ibigay ko sa mga tinamaan, pamilya, nasira na buhay, pamilya na sumasabog? It starts with this dysfunctional family. Wala ka nang matrabaho kasi ang money intended for food, eskwelahan sa bata, expenses, naubos dyan sa Cebu. Cebu, at 200 per day, that is 6,000 a month. Times 3 million, wala pa yung akin na yun. Yung figure pa yan yan, Wag itong akin 900, wala, hindi ito kasali. Times 12, that is 18 billion a month. 1 year, that is 216 billion. Ilan ibigay ng Amerika? 400 billion? Samantalang buwan-buwan ang nawawala sa ano is 8 billion.
So would you be amenable to the proposal?
No, I want it discussed in public. So she can state her case. Ganon, ginawa mo, then I can refute her. Kasi tatanungin ko lang sa, where did you get that garbage, goddamn? Anong extrajudicial killing? Kung nandiyan ka, kagaya itong how can you now rely on itong mga Amnesty International? The idiot just said that Duterte admits killing suspect. When I was facing a kidnapper, 3. 4 lang kami. Si Stares, Colonel Stares noon, General, retired na. Ako, kasi hindi namin akalain doon sila. Usually kasi pag magpasok ka, hindi ka babalik. Diretso ka na. So yung mga trupa nandoon sa likod ng bahay. Kasi na doon ang daan eh. So kami dito, 4 lang naghihintay. Po, bigla lang nag-U-turn papunta sa amin. Hindi. Barilan. Tapos sabi nito na I am encouraging, ang palingin na ng mga military pati police, mga gago. Nag-aral yan. Yung mga kung meron nag-aral ng ROTC, itong karamihan dito sa PMA, ng PNPA. Ang pagkagalan nila. Alam mo, sabi ko, if you order an illegal thing to go on, the military or the police might just mount a kudita. Sabihin ko sa inyo, hindi niya papayag yung illegal lang. Sunugin mo yung plunder. Sa isang putok lang, tama na doon, rak-rak-rakan yun. The guy is dead. Do not waste your bullet. Pipilitin ko yung extrajudicial. Sabihin ko sa kanya, magkukudita yan. Sigurado yan. Pati ako tuloy, makaswal na lang, wala ng trabaho. Tanginang yan. Nasisira ang bayan ko, tapos marami yung dal-dal yan. Instead of just asking, Mr. Mayor, I would like to say to you that 4 million is just a serious problem. So, if we can help. Mabuti pa ang China. Kita mo yung bilyonaryo na Chinese. Magbigay ng facility doon sa kasi wala man tayong mga lupa na malalaki. Ang army lang man ang may mga reservation. Sabi ko, papasukin na lang ninyo in the meantime. Total na makagawa rin ako sa labas balang araw. Ilipat ko. So, good for 10,000. Kita mo? Nihino kayo. Ayaw nga magpasalamat. Tapos siya, uwi na. Sabi ko, thank you. Sige. Okay. Thank you. Wala na akong balita. Binigay sa atin. Yun ang kaibigan. Ito. Millennium Challenge. Challenge. Storya kami challenge. They just answered the question. Why is it that there are 40,000 people killed annually sa Amerika because of that? Tapos sagot sa akin ng ulol, but they are not, those killings are not state-sponsored. Every police action is always an act of state yan. Wala akong authority na mag-order kung hindi ako presidente. It is always an act of the state. Ang akin, alam mo kung ano, I'm trying to protect the next generation. Wala na tayong maasahan kung puro tulungog na yung mga Pilipino, mga bata. Self-preservation, that is one of the things that I have to do. That's why I have to destroy you. If I may say so. How do you destroy an apparatus? Kung yan yung sabi ko, destroy the apparatus. Kagaya na may planta. Siya po, maswerte sila kaya wala ako doon. Ba't na maabutan ako nandiyan ka? Talagang wala na ako, hindi na ako magtanong. Tanong-tanong ko yun. Total, patayin mo yan. Ganun rin. Bawi na sa mga bata na nalupo ngayon. Ang unang masira niyan, basta mayroon kang anak, magnakaw sa iyo, tapos magnakaw doon sa ibang bahay, tapos gagawa ng masama, mag-rape, hanggang patay niya ang nanay niya kasi demonyo na ang tingin niya sa nanay niya. Yan ang hindi naintindihan. Itong mga to sa opisina, kaya itong mga lalaki ng puwet, kasi upo lang yung mga gago doon. Lalaki siguro sweldo. Mag-imbento ng kasalanan. They are trying to invent a wrong when there is none. And of course, yung namatay, they know very well that at the start, I even fired 7 generals. We did not start it. Before I became mayor, look at the facts. Go backwards, 2 steps. Tingnan ninyo ang namatay, araw-araw. 2 weeks, 1 week before I was. Tingnan ninyo. Pakitingin lang Sige na sila, patayin na sila. What does that indicate? Anong ibig sabihin niya? Nang itong mga ninja police, sila naglilinisan yan. May pinuprotek na silang general, kaya wala kami makuha. I promise, kasi ang napunta ako dito, alam na mga tao na sa Zamboanga. I had the biggest crowd. I won here despite na wala akong makuha ang leader. I won. Wala akong politiko makuha dito na leader. May isang barangay captain. Ngayon sinabi ko, walang korupsyon sa gobyerno. Kung maaari, tatapusin kung droga, pati kriminality. At sa bayan. So, corruption. I just fired 2 assistant commissioners, deputy. Mga abogado, brad ko pa sa fraternity. Sabi ko, basta kunting amoy na corruption. I promise the people of the Philippines that these things will be done. It will come to pass. And whether I die or I will be ousted, wala akong pakialam. Kung tatanggalin ako sa trabaho, okay. Solve the problem. But continue talking with the communists because we are afraid of the fighting there in other places. Wala na. Itong MI, they're ready to talk. So next year we formalize everything. Nor is thinking is consolidating his influence, not for sale. So I'll just wait. But he has not declared any war. I do not see any hostile movement on the side of the MNLM.
The 2017
Pero hindi na sila nagpag-iirat. Leave it that way. Alam mo, maganda na tignan yung bakbakan sa sine. Dito yung mga bata dyan. Diba? Itong si Kapgo, kurado. Magdaan ako magdaan kami kay Manny. Manny was with me. Nauna lang siya, pag-landing namin ng Singapore, nag-connect na siya kasi birthday niya. So, hindi man, ang maganda dito, hindi man sa media, sa nurse man siguro. Pwede tayong mag-selfie, ma'am? Hindi yung maganon sa media. Siguro lalaki.
Paulaw sila sa inyo ha.
Takot, siguro may boyfriend itong sundalo. Takot, patay. Sorry. Among ganyan ka? Tausog. Uy. Pero ako, 1/4 lang ako, ma'am.
1, 2, 3. Pa, 1, 2.
Sabihin mo doon ba uwi ka? Hindi mo na pagkakaway yung Pasko. So ako nagsabi, maranaw man ako, ma'am, pero 1/4 lang. Ulul ako. Ulul ako, maranaw.
President, excuse me, President. Sir, last na po. Special message lang magpapasko na ho.
Yes,
sa
ma'am.
days. Your message po para sa ating kababayan.
Comes too early too soon. I was preparing a good speech. But since you asked for it, I'd like to greet everybody, lahat na, to the Filipino people, the law-abiding, and of course, if they find it in their hearts, though this is not really something for tomorrow, but you know that this kind of events are closest to the hearts of the Christians. Na we can have a peaceful Resbak. I hope that you would just sa dyan mga abusaya, take a vacation. And if you happen to pass by Davao, let me know and I will treat you to a dinner. Totoo. Tawagan mo lang yung daughter-in ko, may daughter dyan, tagahulong ang daughter-in ko, si Lovely, Sangkula. She's a Sangkula sa Pulo. So, just tell them na may isang branch ako sa pamilya ko rin na puro moro. Yeah, kasi Lovely is misti sa Maranao, no? Toso. So, kikiusap ako sa lahat na we have a peaceful Christmas. Maybe we can resume fighting some other day. I'd like to greet everybody, the communists, Busaya, lahat sila. In behalf of sa taong Pilipino, I greet everybody. Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year for all.
Mr. President, para sa mga kriminal po,
And the
para
release
sa mga
of the
kriminal po, anong
hostages.
message niyo ngayong Christmas?
Yung mga shabu, bigyan ko kay isang platong shabu. Lahat yung hindi ko na ipasok, pakain ko para galit ako sa kriminal. Hindi ako galit sa revolutionary. They are driven by, prinsipyo yan. What we have in the Philippines is not really a rebellion. It's the rise of the Moro nationalism. Hindi not simply because they want to be rebels. Kanila to it. They were the first here. Nobody was a Christian here before. Well, we are all migrants. But my father came here when I was single. She married my mother, who is a Chinese.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, President. Salamat.
I was talking to the President. They have the same problem now, all serious. Mas marami. Nakakaroon na sila ng problema sa Cebu. And it's not a matter of exporting. Ang export naman nila kasi tinatapo nila sa dagat. Sometimes in the international waters, so as not to walang violation, international waters, hindi naman piracy yan na you can be charged anywhere, any crime for that matter. Tapos, pipick upin ng mga regions 1, 2, and 3.
I understand, nagkwento po sila sa inyo and also yung mga relatives din po nung ating pong killed.
Yes, we should take care of our soldiers. They are giving up their lives for this republic. Eh kung matusok ka lang ng tamtak, ito bala. At saka just to ease up their pain and their suffering. The least that they, kagaya ang trabaho ko is to visit them, tapos magbigay ng konting pera at yung mga bagong cellphone mo muna yung kalaban mo. Problem is mga anak natin ang tinatamaan eh. Hindi naman tayo papatol kasi ng cellphone. At this age. It's always the young, and that is why I am outraged. Because with a 4 million shabu addict, that's not a joke. So anybody who really tries to trivialize it, just like the countries of the West, hindi mo pinag-usapan sana mo nila. Mas maganda pa sa inyo. Okay mo lang yan kasi ayun, kung mag-capgo kayo, okay lang. Kunin ko kayo. So, what else?
Sir, follow up ko. Other topics, sir. Sir, sa war on drugs natin, most of the drugs talaga galing po ng China. Yung mga nahuhuli po natin na foreign national, marami po, mga Chinese. Ano po bang commitment ng China sa inyo regarding yung ating war against drugs?
You know, when I went to China, yan sila. Walang masyadong. In Mindanao dito, malakas ang luto ng Cebu na Lanao area. Dito lang. And dyan sa bandang Buldon, yung koridor na yan dyan, malakas ang yung ngayon na namatay. Tapos ang problema kasi sa the rebels now, I think that they are also fighting up front using Cebu. So parang